Welcome in, everybody. We are just getting started. Reservation at 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are just getting our night started. Please make sure that we are actively moving in the room in the first 10 minutes. The most important thing is to be tapping the screen. So welcome in. If you guys are new, hey, Smile. Welcome in, girl. If you guys are new to my community, you are going to leave out with huge knowledge. We are hey, Heal, welcome in. We are a growing community of people, from people who are making money on the platform to people who are literally just getting started. So please make sure that if you are newer to this community, that you understand that you fit in here, okay? Look, Road, I appreciate you that you fit in this room, okay? Because I talk to y'all like surface level. I also talk to my bigger content creators because we got some big bosses in the room as well. Hey, Yolanda. So please make sure, like, Irie already knows what to do. Power sharing out the room. Heal grabbed her daily heart me. Again, these daily heart me's are very, very, very important. So please make sure the first thing that you do is grab your daily heart me. Hey, Liv, welcome in. We also need to be power sharing. So Crystal, hey, girl. Make sure that we are pressing and holding down on my nose, my forehead, the wall. Hey, girl. How are you, Crystal? Hey, Auntie. Welcome in. Auntie's Break the Cycle. Emerald Eyes, welcome in. Yes, you did. Hey, Suzette, welcome in. Famous Marie, welcome in. We are just getting started. I love seeing that, y'all, because we really, really are just getting started. So thank you, everybody who is power sharing. Hey, Auntie, how are you doing? And getting this pushed out. Asia, welcome in. We do need to be active really, really quickly, okay? The first thing we need to do is have active engagement in this room. That's very, very important. Mama Mariah, welcome in. We are going to cover a lot of things today, but I want to make sure, hey, Tasha, I really want to make sure that we are actively doing all the things. So please make sure, hold on, y'all. Please make sure as you are stepping into the room that you are doing your daily heart me and you are power sharing. Hey, Alicia. Myretha, welcome in, Queen. Bertha, thank you so much. Everybody is power sharing, tapping the screen, and grabbing their daily heart me. That is the first thing that we should be doing in any room that you go into. Suzette. Thank you, Suzette. I'm so proud of you, Suzette. I really, 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 really am. I really am. I gotta make it to your room. Tomorrow, I'm coming. Okay? Kayla Mitch, thank you so much. Suzette with the fireworks. We are just getting started. Boss Bacon, power sharing the room. Again, very important, you guys, that we are power sharing and power sharing. Hey, Uncle Tip, if you are a subby, drop up Uncle Tip subby stickers. If you are a subby, drop Suzette subby stickers. We need to move, y'all. Let's go, let's go. Again, we are just getting our room started. We are warming up everything. Hey, Miss Paris, everything is getting warmed up, right? Like when you first start your room, Glam by Serena, power sharing that daily heart me and tapping the screen away is going to push us very far, further than you think. And this includes your live room as well. So please make sure you're dropping the Suzette subby stickers, the Uncle Tip, hey Paris, the Uncle Tip subby stickers, the Suzette subby stickers, and let's go, y'all. Let us know who you are here for. I know Suzette has a lot of really cool people in this room that love her. I know Uncle Tip, he's famous in the TT streets, y'all. He really is. If you don't know Uncle Tip, you might want to get to know him. Auntie, I appreciate you. We are in our popular hour, so this means we are pushing popular votes. Remember, my girl Suzette teaches on this as well. This daily heart me unlocks a whole different world, okay, for you. So that's very, very priority that we are doing this right away. No, Big Fish. Now, again, hey, KT, welcome in. Suzette, I appreciate you. Remember, y'all, tapping the screen, power sharing, popular votes is very crucial to our growth in the beginning stages of a live stream. Okay, so today we are going to cover a couple things, y'all. Here's what we're going to cover. I have 4 things I'm covering today. These are very crucial to your growth on TikTok. Paris, girl, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for everybody. If you do not see a subby sticker with your name on it, yes, it's coming, okay? It is on its way. We got a lot of work to do in this room, but please make sure that if you are new here, that you are letting us know in the chat room by dropping some yellow hearts in the chat room. Big Fish, if you say that one more time, you will be muted. I'm just going to let you know that now. Yeah? GDB, welcome in. Suzette is number 1 in the room. I appreciate you. Pris, welcome in. Uncle Tip with the Uncle Tip subby stickers. We are going to go through a couple things. Hey, Mama Lupe. I'm going to go ahead and just share really quickly what we are going to get into. We are just starting our live room. Mama Lupe already knows what to do. GDB already knows what to do. We are power sharing, reposting, popular votes. Miss Tamara, I appreciate you, love, so much. Thank you so much, KT. So I'm also going to do a little bit of back to the basics tonight as well. I have a lot of people come in my DMs and they're like, girl, hey, Sherry. I have a lot of people come in my DMs and they're like, girl, I was in your room, and I'm like, I'm confused. So I want you guys to understand, as live hosts, sometimes your numbers will fluctuate. That's number one. You're always going to have new people in your room. You're always going to have new people in your room. So please make sure. Hey, Classy, welcome in. Shanika, thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. You have to understand. Sherry subby stickers. There you go, y'all. We're going to try to get to 2K power shares as quickly as possible and 100K taps in the room. We are just getting it started. So here's what we're covering tonight. Okay, we're going to just learn hashtag mama in the room. Yes, Uncle Tip. Here are the 4 things, and then I also want to do kind of more back to the basics the first couple minutes we have here. So Miss Tamara with the title gifter, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. So we're gonna go over how to go live with 6 actionable steps. So these are steps that you can utilize if you want to go live or if you are a live host. These are very actionable, successful tips that you can be more prepared for your live stream on, right? So that's number 1 we're going to cover. The second thing we're going to cover is back to the basics. So I have 10 actionable steps. Again, my whole goal here, Honey Hall, hey girl, welcome in. British, Danny with the 10 popular votes, right? Classy, Miss Tamara, Sherry remodeling. These are actionable steps, right? We could talk about it, but if you don't take action, Shay with the money gun. If you don't take action, one, motivate, baby, thank you. Trust me, if you don't take action, you will stay stagnant. You will stay stagnant. So please make sure that we are taking notes throughout this live stream. It's very important. Kick it. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Ooh, y'all. Y'all are doing it today. Okay? And then we're going to cover RPM. These are for my higher content creators, the ones that are looking to monetize. One, motivate. Obey in the room. Obey subby stickers now, y'all. Drop them quickly. If you are a subby, drop obey subby stickers. Hey, girl. We're going to do how to go live with 6 steps, back to the basics with 10 steps. Again, we want actionable steps in order to get to our next level, right? So again, take your notebook out, but we still are tapping the screen, power sharing, trying to get to 100K taps as quickly as possible. Shanika, baby, thank you. Mama Lupe with 100 popular votes. One, motivate. We are in a power hour, so we are pushing out as much as possible. We're going to try to hit popular rankings again today. We normally hit popular rankings every single live stream, which is amazing, y'all. Hey, Lonnie Fresh. The real estate guru, I see you, girl. The bestie, Miss Paris. Kick it, one, motivate. Everybody is moving in the room. Thank you, baby, for the subscription. Joe Marshall is power sharing. I see everybody moving, and we are going to get into it very quickly, okay? The whole goal is to monetize. We deserve to quit our jobs. Yeah, we deserve to make some money. We deserve it, Sherry. Ooh, Sherry with the coral. We do deserve it, y'all. You deserve it just as much as I deserve it. Just as much as Suzette deserves it. Just as much as Joe Marshall, Honey Hall, KT, Kick It. Your bestie Kari, British, grateful to be. Yeah. Listen up, y'all. Listen up, y'all. Okay, so we're going to get it done. Level 5 in the room. Level 21 in the room. So here we go, y'all. Here's one thing I want to... Ooh, I got a lot to talk about. I got a lot to talk about. I am Stacy. Suzette with the hand heart. Wow. Suzette, thank you. Suzette, thank you. Amazing. Ooh, girl. I love that one, okay? My favorite one is the one with like the Shanika, thank you, baby. With the little, the butterfly thing. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. Hey, Trav, welcome in. Trav subby stickers, y'all. If you see somebody come in with the subby sticker, you might as well drop it. Yeah. Oh. That one is seriously my favorite one, for real. There we go. Trav subby stickers. Everybody go now. When he steps in, it is Trav subby stickers in the chat. When Obey steps in, it is Obey subby stickers in the chat. If you guys want to say hi to Suzette, she is sitting up in the #1 seat. Drop the Suzette subby stickers, okay? You go down to the chat at the bottom and you click on the little star thing and you're going to have access to them. So N Watson says, love Trav. Yes, everybody in here is so quality, y'all. And in a matter of time, the longer you stick around, look, 13 days in the room. The longer that you stick around, trust me, y'all, I'm telling you, you're actually going to get to know. Tanisha, thank you, baby. You're actually going to get to know Suzette. Yeah. She's very accessible. You're going to get to know Kate T and all these names that I spew out. If you can get your name in my mouth, I will not stop saying it. Obey, Mama Lupe, Pris, Suzette, Trav, Lorray, Cola G. If you can get your name in my mouth, it's over. People are going to be like, who is that? Yeah. It is a whole cycle, y'all. It is a whole cycle of like, yeah, Suzette is so amazing, y'all. Suzette is... Okay, Lonnie Fresh. Ooh, Lonnie Fresh. Lonnie Fresh, diamonds in the chat, girl. Diamonds in the chat. That was so cute. I appreciate you. This one is my favorite one, so I do appreciate anybody who sends that. It's just cute, okay? If I could have that on me all night, I would. Yeah. Yep, I would. Lonnie Fresh at number 1, sitting pretty next to Suzette. Again, we are literally about to break it down again and again. Ooh, Pris, y'all are about to get to know this one, okay? That is literally my favorite. I don't know what it is, my Rita. I think that's how you say it. Girl, I always get it wrong. Diana, Miss Paris, everybody, thank you so much for being here. Kick it. I appreciate you. Make sure that we are doing our daily heart meet really quickly. I know we got a smaller room to start off, but we're going to keep pushing through, y'all. So here's the 4 steps I'm going to go into. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Sherry did not come to play, y'all. She never does. Sherry, thank you. She said, girl, don't forget about me now. Sherry, thank you. Y'all, I'm telling you, this room is not one to play with. Sherry is not one to play with. Sherry has been in this room since I started. So please make sure when I am telling you these people's names. Ooh. Oh, y'all did not come to play today. Hold on, y'all. Your bestie, Sherry Lonnie Fresh, shop with, kick it with. Honey Hall, Bobby Jean, Real Estate Tribe. One thing I want to tell y'all about these people in this room, okay? I'm going to tell you right now. These are people that are very high quality, okay? I'm going to make that very clear in this room. That's especially, I'm talking about especially top 1 through 10. They know the buttons. They know what to do. They know how to maximize. Look, Sherry is level 41, misunderstanding. Oh my gosh, girl. Yeah, they don't come to play, y'all. Look, 2 black dogs said meow. So please make sure when they are on the pen, when you do see Mama Lupe, look, I know everybody who's doing something right now. It's because we understand the assignment. Look, Sherry, thank you, baby. Sherry has been with me from the beginning, so please make sure when you are connecting with her that you prioritize her content, that you actually prioritize all the things that we do in this room. When you are connecting to somebody, you have to make sure that you are following it up, right? Your bestie, thank you, baby. You do have to make sure, Kalisha, baby, thank you, that you are following it up, Bobby Jean and Obey and Mama Lupe. And all the OGs in the room already know how to connect with one another. That's why when you leave a live room and you see, oh my gosh. Wow, Lonnie Fresh. She said, I started my TikTok journey here. Thank you so much for the galaxy. Treyway, baby, with the hand heart. I started my TikTok journey here. I appreciate you a lot. So please make sure that we are understanding the power of what's happening in the room. It's not just all the gifts coming through. It's literally the energy that the people hold within it. So please bear in mind. Pris, thank you, baby. Grateful to be. I appreciate you. And I love you too, Sherry. What does Sherry say? Hold on. She said, love you, girl. I'm going to sleep now. Keep moving forward and keep doing what you're doing. Look, y'all. There's really high quality people. Sherry's number 2. She's about to head out. She's a business owner and she got work to do. Lonnie Fresh started her journey in this room. Suzette started her journey in this room. There's a lot of people who started their journey within this community, y'all. Shop, I appreciate you. So there is power sitting in a room of community. There's power sitting in a room full of people who understand, number one, that are like-minded. Number two, come together. Where Sherry goes, I will go. Where Lonnie Fresh goes, I will go. Where Suzette goes, I will go. Where my girl Misunderstanding goes, I will go. Thank you, baby. Mama Lupe, my girl. So please make sure if you are new to the community that you understand the foundation that we have built here. It's not just a grab up everybody type of thing. It started that way because I was uneducated on what that looks like long term. But now we have transitioned into a place where we actually need to show love the right way, Treyway. All smiles. Cachet. Oh my gosh. Lonnie Fresh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Eddie, here you are again. Welcome back, Eddie. Welcome back, Treyway. Welcome back, girl. Everybody power sharing. Look, Treyway is making herself very visible in the chat. Obey, thank you. It is a very high quality room, and you'll have to learn how to exist in a high quality room. Kalisha, thank you. Sometimes I think a lot of people actually have to reverse their way of thinking. True Seeker. I love the name. Linda, level 11. I think you're coming from Suzette. I can literally tell when you were coming from Suzette because you guys throw those little things. The popular votes coming through. Curious, Pris. Again, we teach that in this room, but Suzette has a beautiful way of teaching, right? Like she will teach you exactly. She will, when I was in her room last, she's like, I boss you guys around. I love that. That's why it works, right? So please make sure you understand the people that are in this list here are very, very quality. So don't just randomly connect and go, because that's not how it works. They're going to notice that right away, Eddie. They will notice right away and actually detach themselves from you if you do not show up with quality as well. Yeah? Suzette, the new title of the fireworks. Thank you so much, Suzette. Yeah. Lonnie Fresh at number 1 in the room. Suzette, they are business partners sitting right next to each other. High profile, high quality people. Suzette subby stickers are down below. If you are her biggest fan, feel free to drop them, okay? So here we go, y'all. This is what I'm breaking down. Misunderstanding. Yes, my queen. I see you, girl. Twin mom, welcome back. Yeah, Rachel. Okay. Ooh, where do I start? So I'm going to give you guys the list of 4 things that we're covering tonight. You let me know which one you want to learn. Okay, number 1, we're going to go give you an actionable. Hey, Bree, thank you, baby. Ooh, Kalisha. Look, Kalisha knows that's my favorite one, girl. Yep, Miss Paris. Yes, girl, you are a subscriber. Period. Let them know, girl. So we are Leslie. I appreciate the popular votes. Everybody in this room, I appreciate everybody. Don't forget your daily harmony. It is this orange heart at the top. When you click the daily harmony, that literally unlocks everything that you do after you click that. From tapping, sharing, popular votes, everything that you do, gifts, whatever. That gives you high engagement points. My girl Suzette breaks it down even further for you. So if you need more, Linda, make sure you are tuning into Suzette's live stream. She has all that information for you, Shay. Yeah, she does. She'll break it down. So what do we want to hear, y'all? Otherwise, I'm just going to get it done. Grateful to be. I appreciate you. Yeah. Otherwise, we're just going to get it done. Shay, baby, thank you. Number 1, how to go live. 6 actionable steps, right? I understand that not everybody in here is an OG at TikTok. I understand that there's some new people. Look, D is from Suzette, y'all. Yeah. I might have to go be a student to you, Suzette, for real. Your teachings are amazing. Golfin, thank you for loving on Suzette. My number 2 in the room. Hey, Obey, welcome back. Number 2 is back to the basics. I think I want to start with this one simply because I know that there's a lot of people that are new to live streaming. Your bestie, thank you, baby. Look, some people listen. Yeah, that one is cute. Some people know how to listen, right? So we are going to power share. We're going to try to get this to at least 5K power shares. We're going to try to get to at least 200K taps. I want to try to hit 1 million taps within 1 hour. We're 20 minutes in. So let's see what we can do, y'all. You have to be tapping. If you are just sitting, you are wasting time for yourself. So please make sure you are actively tapping, power sharing, doing all the things. This is benefiting not only the live host in the room to get us more besties in the room, but it's also benefiting. Sharing with Karen, thank you, baby. Uncle Tip, I appreciate you. Everybody that is listening is doing the right thing. If you are not, that's on you. Okay? So we're going to keep moving forward. I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys back to the basics, right? I'm covering it because I think it's important that we understand. Obey, you know, girls. See, y'all listen. The ones that are doing that, they listen, right? So I'm going to go ahead and cover back to the basics. It's important that we understand this, Uncle Tip, because if we don't know how to get back to the basics, then we are unable to actually maximize what we're trying to do long term. Does that make sense? Make sense in the chat. Because there's a lot of people in this room. I Jones, thank you. Obey, I appreciate you. Fraz, I thank you so much. Tasha, Irene, everybody pushing poplars during this 30-minute period. Very, very important. Very, very important. Okay. Hey, Lorraine, welcome in. Lorraine subby stickers right now, y'all. Lorraine subby stickers right now, and we're going to get right into it. Autumn, baby, thank you. Empath, I appreciate you. Princess, thank you, baby. Ooh, Eddie. Okay, y'all, are y'all ready? We're going to get back to the basics really, really quickly. Now, this is for all my content creators. Cherie, welcome in. That are just starting out their journey. Yeah? Or if you've started your journey and you feel like you're not going anywhere, here are some main focuses that I would encourage that you actually focus on first. Fiona with the roses, girl. That you would actually focus on first. So here we go. Put ready in the chat if y'all are ready while I find my notes. Okay, y'all, are we ready? Are we ready? These are for all my newer content creators. Now, I know I have some OGs in the room that have probably been through this before, but the more that you can actually get ready, prepare yourself. Maybe you're in a position where you're posting content, you're a live host, but nothing is moving for you, right? There's tons of different strategies that can come along with that. But I'm going to just give you what's worked for me. Pete, welcome in. Lonnie Fresh is at number 1. My girl Suzette is at number 2. So please make sure y'all listen up. Again, it's time to actually lock in, right? We got to lock in. Learning, grateful to be said learning. We are trying to get to 5K power shares and 1 million taps as quickly as possible. Can we do it in under an hour? Right? We have 40 minutes. We're at 20 minutes into our live stream. We have 40 minutes. Cherie with the Galaxy. We literally have 40 minutes to get 1 million taps. I think we can do it, y'all. Yeah, Mama Lupe, she said go. Okay, grateful to be. I like that. So here we go, y'all. This is number 1. I'm going to break down all the things, right? Number 1, and remember, I'm covering the actionable steps. Again, keyword actionable, because we are not just trying to learn. We are trying to take action to what we are trying to grow, right? We actually want to grow for real. Yes, I'm Lynn. Thank you for power sharing out the room. So action step number 1 that I would recommend to anybody that's a new content creator, because I understand that there's some new content creators in here that are trying to grow their account, become more visible, whatever you want to label it, right? Step number 1 is you need to set up a strong profile. So what I mean by setting up a strong profile, Sherry, thank you for power sharing. I appreciate you. Look, Sherry's back already, y'all. She's back already, girl. Step number 1 is you want to make sure that you are setting up a strong profile. What do I mean by a strong profile? A strong profile needs to give the person that's looking at your page a certain level of trust. You want to gain Lonnie Fresh's trust right away. The quickest way that you're going to do that as a new content creator, right? Right now I'm talking to my new content creators because I understand we have a lot of new people in this room. Yeah. If you're 1 month into TikTok or under, put a 1 in the chat. Put a 2 in the chat. If you're 2 months in, put a 3 if you're 3 months in, and so forth. How long have you guys been doing content? Look, we have a lot of new people in the room, y'all. Okay, Avery's been doing it too. We have some 4-monthers. We have some 3-monthers. 6 month. Okay, we have a lot of people that are very, very new. So this is really good for y'all to listen to. Because if you are actively trying to grow your account, you have to make sure that these steps are taken care of. These are the steps that I wish I knew when I first started. Yeah. Level 7 in the room. Amazing, amazing. So listen, yeah, someone said listen closely. Yes. Step number 1 is setting up a strong profile. That looks like a strong profile picture, a search engine optimized bio. So having some type of bio that attracts the people with a call to action. Grateful to be, thank you. Right? Because if your call to action is not, if you don't have a call to action, like if you have a link in your bio or something, remember, you need something that's personable, but also we're looking at this as from a business mindset. Pete, thank you for the 10 popular votes. From a business mindset, we have to look at it like that. So step number 1, you have to set up a strong profile, a clear profile picture. So make sure your profile picture, like Carol Bless, has an amazing, to me, that's a perfect profile. Shop, I have to squint, so I can't really see what's going on. So I highly recommend that Carol Bless is a perfect example. Beauty, perfect example. Up close, personal. Moss, also perfect. Alicia, perfect example. So a lot of you are already there. Rachel, Heidi, perfect examples, y'all. Bree, perfect example. So please make sure that when you are setting up your account, Lonnie Fresh, ICU girl, perfect example. My number 1 and 2, perfect examples. Up close and personal. You want people to actually look and be like, ooh, there's Linda. I like her smile. I like her hair, right? Like, you want to be personable right away. That's the first step. You'll mess up if your profile picture, like you can even see mine. It's just my little face. I'm like doing this, you know? So make sure it's personable. A searchable username. This one is very, very important, okay? So step number 1, a personable profile picture. Step number 2 is a searchable username. So it's I see a lot of people, right? And they have their name, and it's like, yes, Lonnie Fresh, but your profile picture is good. I also think with profile pictures, if you pick one, stick with one, right? Because if Suzette went and changed her profile and came in here another day, I'd be like, who's that? Yeah, if she switched it around, excuse me. If Lonnie Fresh did the same thing, she switched her profile, I'd have to take a double look. So try to pick something and stick with it. Yeah, try to pick something and stick with it. Avery, perfect. Rachel, amazing. So again, all of these people up here, try to stick with a profile picture and keep it there. Second, your name. Do not make a complex name. If your name says Aaliyah24_29Z, no one's going to be able to find you. So stick with something that is easily searchable. Suzette, easy to look up. Lonnie Fresh, easy to look up. Very direct. If you have too many numbers, if you have too many underscores and all this different stuff, that's going to be hard for the people to actually see. Grateful to be, I thank you so much. Keo, thank you. 7 days in the room. Cherie with the popular votes. Does that make sense, y'all? Yes, Ayo. There we go. She's already ahead of the game. She says, makes sense. Yep. Welcome in. 22 days in the room. We have a lot of high quality people in this room. We also, please make sure, Pete, please make sure. And again, these are actionable steps that you can take when you get off this live stream, Pete. Look, Keo, baby, 8 days in the room. So take note of what I'm saying, because maybe, look, Pete, because maybe you have to go adjust your profile picture. Make it a little bit more personal. In my opinion, if it looks too professional, I'm already off. I already don't want to connect with you. Suzette and Lonnie Fresh, 2 great examples. Very approachable profiles. They're smiling. They're up close and personal. Step number 2, go change your name if you got too many numbers up in there. Make something searchable, like Suzette, Aaliyah Rose. Because I want to show you guys something really quick, just as an example. When people a lot of people actually come to my posts simply based off of searching my name, right? So if you go down here, let me show you. I'm going to show you guys something. Because if you don't have a searchable name, a lot of my content is found out simply based off of people searching up my name. So I'm going to show you guys an example of that. Hold on. Right here. Y'all see that? And this is why I'm covering this for all my new people. You can see. Search right here. 62% of people looked up my name and generated these views from it. 17,000 views. All of it came from Aaliyah Rose, Called and Capable, Aaliyah Rose, Aaliyah Rose, Aaliyah Rose, every single one of them. So make sure that you have a search engine optimizable name. Yes, a lot of people said that is how I found you. So again, I'm not saying this for no reason. I'm saying because this is actual stats. People will look up Sully Life, Your Bestie, KD, Miss Tamara. But here's the thing. People can't find you because your name is all over the place. Bree, thank you. If people can't find you, ooh, Bree, listen. Thank you, Bree. Because, yes, someone said they found me on the FYP. Now, let me know where you found me, y'all. Put it in the chat. I'm getting ready to see one name specifically. Where did y'all find me? Ooh, thank you, baby, for the flowers. I just want, thank you, Cherie. Where did y'all find me? FYP, look. FYP, 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 Suzette, 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 FYP, FYP. Okay. Suzette, I found you from Lorraine. Yeah, Suzette. So basically 2 ways, Suzette and FYP. Suzette and FYP. Now, for example, when Suzette is saying Aaliyah, 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 people are now inclined to go look up Aaliyah. So if you have a name that says Lisa 2538_1, people are not going to actually be able to find you. So again, I just want to make it get it in your brain. Someone said, "Who is Suzette?" She's right here, number 2 in the room. You might want to check her out. Yeah. My girl Suzette, you might want to check her out. Kalisha, baby, thank you. You won't be disappointed. It may work for you, it may not, but you might want to check her out. Okay? So that's step number 2 to back to the basics. Bree, I appreciate you. Step number 3. Again, we're still on step 1 to setting up a strong profile. This is for all my newer content creators. We are still trying to get to 5K power shares in the room. We are still trying to get to 1 million taps in 1 hour. We have, sorry, I can't right now. We have a little bit of time, y'all. We have about 40 more minutes to get there. We have 40 more minutes. Uncle Tip, thank you. Number 3, that's very, very important, is that you want to set up a bio that says who, listen, y'all. This will help structure your page immediately. Carly, Uncle Tip, Andy, Fiona, Glow Shift, Pink Lux, Grateful to Be, Unique, thank you for the rose, Carly, Block. This will literally set you up for immediate success. I'm serious. People will trust you a lot more if you have a bio, a profile, and all this. So this is for all my new content creators or my OGs in the room who have to refine what they're doing. Because if you don't go back and refine what you're doing, then you might just get stuck. Okay? That girl AP, hey girl. So step number 3, I want y'all to listen to this one right here. Shay, thank you. Don't forget Lonnie Fresh and Suzette, number 1 and 2 in the room. Ready? Is a bio that says who you help and what you do. Very keyword. Hey, girl AP. Very keyword. Who you help. Most people, what is Suzette doing? She's helping people. Yeah? K-Love, thank you, baby. What is Suzette doing? She's helping people. Everybody, I'm going to use Suzette as an example. She's number 2 in the room. Everybody click on her profile up here. Again, she is a student as well as I'm a student to her. So I'm going to utilize her. I'm going to pick on a student real quick. Pete, I literally can't thank you enough. Pete, I literally can't thank you enough. We are trying to move this engagement, y'all. Our daily heart me's are still coming in. Amazing, amazing job, y'all. Like Suzette would say. What does she say? Crank and bank? Y'all are doing it too. Okay, amazing work. We're going to use Suzette as an example. So she's number 2 in the room because I know she got it together. Amazing profile picture. Her bio says who she helps. TikTok account growth. I want you guys to listen to that. Okay? Thank you, Kalisha, baby. I appreciate you. Listen. Yeah? Who does she help? Somebody who's looking to grow their TikTok account growth. Strategy and tactics. Woman of manifesting success. So she literally fulfills exactly the goals that I'm breaking down to you, right? She fulfills the goals that I'm literally breaking down to you. So please utilize her as an example. Click on my profile. You see the same thing. Helping TikTok creators grow. Simple, to the point. What do? I help TikTok creators elevate their platforms. elevate their mindset, but more specifically, monetize on the platform. We are talking about monetization, right? So put make sense in the chat if y'all are following. Because I want you guys to actually do this when you get off of this live stream. Go and audit your own page. We're trying to get to 1 million taps in the next 30 minutes, y'all. K-Love, thank you with the hand heart. Okay, it makes sense? Yes. So I'm going to put that one more time. You have to make sure that you are adding a bio, Carly, I'm Lynn, Tom, that says who you help and what you do. People want to know exactly what they're getting themselves into. Ash, baby, thank you. People need to know exactly what they are getting themselves into when they are stepping into your content, when they're stepping into your live stream. Paint the picture for them. Pete with the popular votes. I'm Lynn. Miss of the. Thank you, baby. You know I love that one. Okay, so we're going to move to step number 2. This is for my new content creators, the ones that are still trying to grow and do the things, right? You need to pick 2 to 3 content pillars. Okay, now I'm following a step-by-step so I can stay on track. If your bio doesn't make sense, I always utilize ChatGPT. It gives me a direct format, and then I can adjust it to there. All you have to do is type in, please give me a search engine optimized bio relating to that includes helping somebody in what I do. And then you have to insert all the other things in there. So you have to choose a main topic you'll consistently post about. For example, I'm consistently posting about going viral on TikTok, how to grow your account, different strategies to grow your account. Same thing with Suzette. I'll just always use her as an example as long as she's up here. When you go to Suzette's page, you're not looking at dogs. You're looking at exactly how to 25x your account. That is her main topic. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Does that make sense, y'all? So when you're just starting out your content, you might have to figure out what works for you by posting all different types of niches. But eventually your audience is going to tell you, Linda, KD, Bobby, Cherie, Kalisha. Your audience is eventually actually going to tell you what they like from you. But the first step is you need to post. The second step is you need to figure out what your main topic is that you're posting consistently about. Yeah? You want to keep your page focused. Yeah, you want to keep your page focused. A lot of these content creators, look at Pete at level 33 in the room. I see you, Pete. Miss of the Kingdom, thank you for the subscription. We need 11 more subscribers to hit our sub goal. Okay? I think we can do it. So if I go to your page, right, and you're all over the place, I'm less inclined to actually stay there. Sheeta, thank you, baby. I am less inclined to actually stay at someone's content if you are all over the place. Now, if you're, and I could use some people on this list, right? If your content is like Suzette's, yeah, I'm sticking around. If your content is like Trav's, Suzette and Trav I always like to use as examples. They are very focused on what their vision and their goal is for the consumer. Yeah, they know exactly who they're speaking to. They post consistently about around the same topic. Now, I want this to be very clear for all my new content creators. I don't want you to get to a position where you are stuck in a box. You don't want to be stuck in a box. A lot of people think I don't want to niche down because then I'm going to get stuck in a box. But there's a balance. You want to have a little bit. Yes, Miss Tamara, thank you, baby. We might just hit our 1,000 subscriber goal tonight. We might just hit our 1,000 subscriber goal tonight, and I thank everybody for it. If you do end up subscribing, please make sure that you get in the Discord. You just click the little star at the top, and then you're gonna do benefits, and then you're gonna see Discord. Okay? Thank you so much for renewing your subscription. Pete, I thank you. All right, y'all, let's go. Let's go. Put let's go in the chat because we're about to break it down. We're about to break it down. You don't want to get stuck in a box, but you also want to make sure. Shay, thank you, baby. Ooh, y'all, we just might get it. Hey, Indigo. We just might get it. Let's go, Sharon D. Let's go, y'all. Let's break it down. It's time to break it down. Yeah. Hold on. Yes, Uncle Tip. So, number 3. This is very important, very crucial for all my new content creators. Sully Life, thank you for your subscription. Miss Myra, thank you for your wow, y'all. Benefits of the subscription: you get access to the subby stickers. You are also in a Discord where we rotate people's live streamers, where you get exclusive content, where you get an actual community. This community is outside of TikTok. Remember, you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket. So find a Discord that you can reside in. Very important, trust me. Oakley, thank you. So number 3 is you need to be posting consistently. If you are not posting consistently, oh my gosh. Wow. Thank you so much. I always have to take a moment. Grateful to be, wow. Yeah. Grateful to be, wow. Thank you, God. And y'all I almost start to preach. Thank you for subscribing. Grateful to be, that is a blessing. And we're about to hit our subscriber goal as well. So thank you, grateful to be. Thank you, grateful to be. Amazing. MVP, grateful to be at number 1 in the room. A blessing, y'all. Thank you, Lorraine. There we go, Lorraine. Grateful to be is number 1 in the room, and that I think that's her second lion to me this week. Yeah, I'm sure she sent several more to other creators, but grateful to be, I'm very thankful for you. Yeah. We have 3 more people. Thank you for the subscription. 2 more people. Wow. We're about to hit 1K. Heidi, thank you, baby. Wow. Lonnie Fresh, grateful to be. Suzette. Listen, y'all. Misunderstanding Pete, Honey Hall, Miss Tamara. This community is very, it's about to take off. Remember, this is just a number. The people is what makes it so much more valuable. Suzette reaching level 33 in the room. Alina, thank you. Wow. Blessings, y'all. Blessings, y'all. The blessings are flooding down. K-Love, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Suzette, baby, thank you. Thank you for the subscription, you guys. Simply, we have now hit 1,000 subscribers. For anybody that is new in here, and I'm about to get back to my teaching, but when a lion comes in, it kind of resets my focus really quickly. Because it really just, number 1, humbles me. Number 2, it puts in vision, okay, what are we doing here? Terry's mom, The Curious, Catherine, subscribing for 6 months. I have to absorb it in, Lonnie Fresh. I have to absorb it in, Grateful to Be. Sharon D. Because if you are subscribing, when you get in that Discord, it's beneficial to you as well. Okay, so please make sure. Thank you. See, girl, I'm going to butcher your name again. Sisha, I know it's not that. But please make sure that we are clicking the little subscriber and joining the Discord, y'all. Thank you for the subscriptions, y'all. This you have to click the star at the top here and actually look at under benefits. K-Love, thank you, baby. Look under benefits, and then you're going to see Discord, and that is how you join. And you're definitely going to want to be a part of it. Yeah. Jolie J, thank you, baby. And that lion, thank you so much. We have 6 minutes to push. Honey Hall, my girl, has always got me, y'all. Barbara, thank you, baby. Marissa, subscribing for 3 months. Jolie J, amazing work today, y'all. Because again, I want you guys to understand that this subscribing, tapping, doing all the things, joining the Discord, Alina, K-Ween, where's the star? It's right here. all that's doing is multiplying us as a community, right? We need a home base. We need somewhere to call home. This Discord is a place, one of many that you could call home. Oakley, Leslie, Ceesh, my girl. Level 12 in the room. Bobby Jean, Rachel. We are multiplying. Jolie J. Lonnie Fresh, Marissa. Everybody's multiplying. We don't just have to multiply in this room. Again, this is like the foundation. La vie, girl. Rachel, I'm talking to everybody. This is the foundation. I want to paint the picture really quickly. Passport Pixels, thank you. Oh, Miss, I appreciate you. I want you guys to paint the picture really quickly. So here's the picture. Road to Rich. Ooh, that's a rich name. Because that's exactly where we're going. Everybody in this room. Yeah, everybody attached to me. Everybody attached to Grateful to Be. Everybody attached to Lonnie Fresh. Everybody attached to anybody who's actively moving in the room. That is where we are headed. So let me just quickly paint the picture. I would like to believe this room is the firm foundation of something. Look, y'all. Here we go again with this. That is crazy, y'all. If you know, you know. Let me go ahead and just... Okay? If you know, you know. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Okay? Here's our firm foundation. Okay? Let me just stick with me, y'all. Because I want you guys to actually understand at least my vision. Because if you can't understand my vision, or Suzette's vision, or Neve's vision, or Trav's vision, or Lorraine's vision, then it's going to be hard to understand what we're actually doing here. You know what I mean? So please stick with me as I break it down. I'll break it down super quickly. Grateful to Be, Lonnie Fresh, everybody. So there's always going to be a root, a place that it started, right? There's always going to be a place that it started. Your place where it started, like Lonnie Fresh, Shelly Life, thank you, baby. Lonnie Fresh said this is where it all started for her. This is where it all started for Suzette. She said it with her own words. So listen, y'all, I want you to understand. Based off of that, I heard, here's a foundation. This is one foundation. Now, I don't have to be everybody's foundation. Because guess what's going to happen? Here's what's happening, y'all. And it's clear as day. Here's the foundation. A lot of people come in here and they start to bloom. They start to blossom. My root has gone through the ground, and now it's a tree. I'm trying to paint the picture so that it makes sense, Lavi. Thank you, baby. I'm trying to paint the picture, Lexi, so it makes sense for everybody in this community, because we're not just showing up here every day to cash in money. Let's be really clear on that. Alina, my girl, welcome in. It's been a while. I want to be very clear. Yeah. Very clear that we're not just coming on here I'm not just coming on here to cash out every night. I understand that there is a community of people that are very solid behind this number on a daily basis. Does that make sense? Dr. Dom, Alina, Miss Paris, Bobby Jean. So that's step number one. We have firm root foundation right here. Grateful to Be. Love that name. Now, once we've been growing, Aaliyah Rose, this tree has been growing. Now, eventually, your branches start to branch off, right? Stick with me, y'all. This is my vision with this room. Dr. Dee, my girl, hey, girl. The branches start to branch off a little bit, right? And I was just thinking about this the other day. The branches are branching off. That means Suzette branching off. Goddess Rain branching off. Now, if all y'all do is sit in here every single day and you don't learn, you don't go and elevate, you don't go post content, you don't go be a good live host, then we're not doing enough in the room, in my opinion. If all you do is sit in here every day and all you do is listen, we're not getting to where you can now become a root. You know what I mean? So with that being said, thank you, Dr. Dee, my girl. With that being said, I'm painting the picture. Is everyone following? When you have a tree, a root. That's why Goddess Rain said, you are my root community. I said, that clicked for me. Now, again, I'm not everybody's root community, but hear me out. When you start in a root community, that root becomes a tree. That tree breaks through the ground. Aaliyah Rose was down here 4 months ago. I broke through the ground. Surface level. I'm past surface level now. I'm shooting up, Shay. Now I'm no longer this root. I'm now a strong, structured tree, right? So now that I'm a strong, structured tree, everybody that's coming in here that is absorbing and actually absorbing and implementing the growth, Tane, freedom, love the name, that means that now they're starting to branch off. Now I can use two people as example. I always use Neve and Suzette. Suzette was in this root with me, right? She was growing with me. She's been in here for like 2 months straight, I think, about 2 months. She's starting to actually branch off now. Perfect. You want that from your community. You actually want to see people leave your community. We're popular number 99 in all USA. Amazing work, community. Now you want people in your community to branch off from you, because if they're just clinging on to you, I'm going to be so for real, nothing's going to come from that. It's just a matter of, it's just a really tight circle that doesn't go nowhere. We want to expand and multiply, right? Remember that. We are looking to expand and multiply, Grateful to Be. We are looking to expand and multiply, Lorraine. Literally, KT, Lonnie Fresh, Goddess Rain. We are not meant to be stuck. Thank y'all. That's 500 daily heart me's. Amazing job, y'all. I'm gonna have to reset that. We still have 10 minutes to get to 1 million taps, y'all. We have 10 minutes to get there. We have 10 minutes to get to 1 million taps. I think we can do it. So stick with me, y'all. Now that Suzette has branched off, phenomenal. Look who's still sitting in the room. Now that Neve has branched off, phenomenal. Who's usually sitting in my room? Neve. Now, this is what my hope is for you. Trav has been sitting in this room. Didn't start as a live host. Branched off, now doing phenomenal. I think Trav is in B League. He's about to be in the A Leagues. So you should be looking for that type of fruit from where you are consuming from. Yeah? You should be, I'm going to say it one more time. Hey, RN, Coco, thank you. You should be looking at the fruits from where you are consuming from. Yeah. That's the best way I can see it, because you're roots, you grow a tree, you get branches, then you get fruit. So that's the best way I can explain what my goal, and here Kalisha and Terry's mom and RN student, my girl. I love me some RN student. Drop the RN student subby stickers. So if you are looking to actually grow organically and for real, thank you, Pete. Look, Pete, you never fail. Hey, inspirational wink. So thank you, Goddess Rain, for them subby stickers. So I hope that makes sense to what this room is all about. It's about being the root, about being the tree. Now, mind you, that doesn't mean that you can't go out and be a root for somebody else either. So keep that in mind. Inspiration, thank you, baby. Keep that in mind, that we can literally all be roots, but you have to find a root somewhere to start. Eddie, I appreciate you so much. You should be going into a room and seeing the results of that live host room. Truthfully, you should be seeing something coming from it. Pete, I appreciate you so much. Now, it might take time. It takes time for a tree to get strong and build, right? It takes time to build a strong room. It takes time to grow your account. It takes time to build and break through the ground. Some people, it happens faster than most, right? It took me 4 months to get here. But I'm going to tell you another thing. You want to make sure that people are speaking highly of you. That is why it's important that you lead with love, okay? Sante, thank you, baby. That is why it's important that you lead with love, because if you are not leading with love, you start to bear bad fruit, actually. Here's another tip. If I would have been jealous, and I'm going to be so for real, yeah? Here's where we break it down, because jealousy can literally, thank you, Jolie J, tear you away from your actual purpose. And I'm going to tell you I'm going to give you an example. Hey, Queen Neve. Ooh, she stepped in the right time, y'all. I'm going to give you an example. If I was over here leading with jealousy, okay, stick with me now. Trusting God, look, Chastity, she's been with me too. If here's the breakdown. And this, I hope this can expand your mind the way that it's open mind. Okay, listen, put ready in the chat because I need you guys to wake up. I'm not talking to you like you're not already awake, but I also want to give you a food for thought. Simply Sammy, food for thought. Barbie Nurse, Cherie, Island Girl, we are still focusing on popular votes, please. We are still pushing, we are still tapping, we are still getting as much engagement in this room that we possibly can. But here's what I'm trying to break down. Oh my gosh. Thank you, baby. Grateful to be, thank you. Priscilla, thank you. So here we go, Glow with K. I see you, girl. Coco, thank you, baby. If I was to be, hold on, y'all, listen, okay? Now, this is just me breaking it down where I'm using real people as results or as examples. I always am going to use Suzette. I'm always going to use Neve. Occasionally Trav. Yeah? So with that being said, let's say Queen Neve, hear me out, y'all. Listen and follow me because it's important that you understand when you become a root with your content journey, when you become a root in your own community, Marley, because you're about to get there. That's our whole goal. We want to be a part of a community and build a community. Okay? So if I were Aaliyah Rose, right? Suzette came from my room. I want to say she came from my room because she's said, like, I sat in Aaliyah's room over and over and over. So I only say that because Suzette has been like, yes, Aaliyah, right? So if I would have been jealous, and here's why jealousy is actually harming you more than you think. Hear me out, y'all, and I'll use Queen Neve as well. If I were sitting in front of Suzette, and I saw Suzette, and I'm like, oh my gosh. She's an A1 right next to me. Oh my gosh, we have to start. Now, a lot of people's minds go to, ooh, I'm starting to compete with her. Now I have to compete. Now she's this way. Now she's over here. Now she's doing this. Like, you start to get anxious. And that's a normal human reaction. Yeah? It's a normal human reaction to look at somebody who may be doing better than you. Now, I'm not saying that I feel like that with Suzette. I feel like me and Suzette are business partners, right? Me and Suzette are linking arms. Me and Neve are linking arms. Now, if I were to switch it around and say, I am so jealous of Suzette. If I were to say that, or I'm so jealous of Neve, right? Grateful to be, and I want you guys to follow me because I know some people have experienced the heart of jealousy, right? Eve, thank you. I know some people have experienced the heart of jealousy. That's why I'm speaking on it, because it's inevitable in this game that we play on TikTok. So if I were over here and I was like, oh, I don't want to be friends with Suzette anymore because she's fine. She's got it. She's doing good. Yeah. Oh, girl, I gotta decline you. I gotta decline you. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna accept it quickly. Hey,
oh, she answered. Hi, Aaliyah.
Yes. I was debating because, you know, I get so into it, girl. But I'm like, let me just go ahead and answer quick. How are you, Queen?
I was hesitant. I saw that you had 99,000 people in your room. And I was like, this might not be a good time because I know that they're probably all in there getting learned on, right?
We always are, girl. But I'm like, Miss One, she's always supporting me. And I'm like, girl, let's do it.
So
the chat is so good.
And I appreciate you answering. I wanted to do a quick battle. I know it's crazy to try to go against you, but it's okay, right?
Girl, yes. You know, girl. I know you got some smoke over there, girl. Okay, hold on. Look.
Light smoke, like a little bit.
Okay.
And that's no shade to my chat. They're amazing, but...
No, that's good. That's good. We can do it. I never do battles, but let's just do it. I got
really?
You. I've done like probably 15 ever. I don't do it often.
She said, I never do battles, but I did 100 of them, y'all.
Yeah. Girl,
I love you. All right, guys. So I'm gonna start it, and then we'll do one.
Let's do it.
Is that good? Okay.
Yeah, girl. Let's do it.
All right. Go easy on me now.
I got girl. I don't even know. Tap the screen, y'all.
All right, guys.
Tap the screen, y'all. She says
Yes,
she has
tap
smoke.
the screen.
So
Don't
let's
throw
go.
anything yet. We're gonna unlock
Hold on.
2.
Okay, y'all. So we're tapping the screen. Remember, please. I know we have some new people in here. It's a one and done, and we're gonna get back to it, y'all. So we are going, it's ×2. Anything right here that you throw, your first gift, no popular votes, no roses, is ×2 right here, y'all. I think she has smoke over there. And she might steal our nuggies. So our first one is ×2. Our first one is Bree, thank you, baby. Ooh, Kimberly. Rant. Oh, Dr. Didi. Ooh, girl. Thank you, baby. Cindy, thank you. Hold on, y'all. Okay, hold everything. Hold everything, y'all. Hold everything. Right now, hold everything. Hold on. Don't throw anything else, y'all. We are waiting, waiting, waiting. Look, I think she's gonna come with some smoke, y'all. Oh wait, hold on. Miss One, I had you muted, so if you were saying anything, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
my
girl.
chat is over here fangirling, talking about why you pick her.
Girl, no, we're good.
It's
this
all
is a
love.
vibe.
Exactly. It's
I
all
love
love.
it.
All right, I'm
Y'all
gonna
tap
mute it real
over
quick.
with Miss One, y'all.
Yes. All right, guys. We have 3 times the gifting points.
Okay, let's go, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Tapping the screen. Anything that you do here, roses. Okay, perfect. I mean, great job, y'all. Y'all are hilarious. Cola G, welcome in. I think they have smoke, y'all. It's not over till it's over. Coco, grateful to be. Ooh, girl. ×3 now. Anything that you do now is ×3. Go, go, go. I love her, y'all. She golfing. Pete. Oh my golfing. Alina. Oh my gosh. Fuzzy Farah. Miss Paris. Wow, y'all. Honey Hawk. Cola G. Terry Mom. Cola. Kimberly. Oh my gosh, y'all. Shut up. Pete, thank you. No, they got smoke, y'all. Grateful to be, thank you. Does anybody, nobody has a glove because we don't battle. Oh my gosh. Grateful to be, thank you, baby. Eve, thank you. Okay, y'all. We don't have no glove or nothing. So if they get close, we're going to have to go raw coin. Yeah. Priscilla, thank you, baby. Bobby, I appreciate you. Miss Tamara, baby, thank you. Shay, Shantae, ooh, y'all are doing it for real. Hold on. Coco, Shay, I appreciate you. Queen Neve, welcome back. I'm scared. You never know, y'all. So for the ones that don't know, this is a battle. You have the ability to actually mute the creator. So if the reason that you can't hear her is because we have her muted. But it does get a little loud if you unmute them. It depends on the type of battle you're doing. So a lot of times you can do like a banter battle. You can go back and forth with people. But look, she got some smoke over there. They're coming for us, y'all. They are so coming for us. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, they are coming. They're coming. Yeah. Ray Ian, baby, thank you. Cola G, Miss Tamara. So at 30 seconds, I feel like they're going to throw a glove because I think they came prepared. Eve, thank you, baby. I think they came prepared, so they might throw a glove at 30 seconds. When you see an opponent throw a glove, that means that anything on there has a 30% chance of hitting ×5. Watch the snipe. I know they're going to come snipe. So we have to, ooh, y'all, we got to watch. Linda, thank you, baby. So we are just chilling right now, but at 30 seconds, watch for that glove, and we have to play accordingly. Yeah? Cola G, thank you. Watch the glove, and we have to play accordingly. Okay? Watch for the snipe, because that 30 seconds is coming, and they might just go for it. Okay, they don't have a glove. Ooh, they have a ×2. They have a ×2, y'all. They have a ×2. Alina, Wander, thank you, baby. Ooh, girl. Alina. Elevate. They have a 2 times booster, y'all. They might not work with it. They might not work with it. Ooh, Alina. Sully Life. Sunday, thank you. Shay. Ooh, they put a... They just busted me in my head, y'all. They did. Oh my gosh. Thank you, everybody. MVP. Hold on.
Thank you so much. Okay, it's all right, guys. Mrs. Virgo.
Hold on. MVP. Grateful to be. Cola G, you have 2 gloves. Grateful to be, you have 1 glove. Honey Hall, you have a glove and a power up. Miss Tamara, Alina, Golf Grandma, Pete, Eve, Priscilla, Shay, anybody who tapped the screen, anybody who power shared, I appreciate all of you so much. Mid one, thank you so
You ain't have to
much.
whoop us like that,
Aaliyah. Every time I get in this, I'm like, I don't even know what's gonna happen, but here we go, girl.
It's okay. You guys did absolutely wonderful. You have an amazing team.
Yes.
I'm glad to be a part of your community. It's nothing but love.
Yes.
Thank you
You
so
too,
much.
Queen. Thank you, and stay blessed, Queen. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
All right, thank you, girl.
All right, take care.
All right, y'all. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Again, we are never prepared for these battles. So I appreciate everybody who did contribute, tapping the screen, power sharing. If that was your first battle, put a 1 in the chat. Again, I don't really answer a lot of people, but that girl, she's quality. She's been in my room over and over and over and over again. So I definitely wanted to bring her up and see what she was talking about. But I want to get back to what I was talking about. Okay, so look, Chels and Coach Key both came in, and I'm like, Chels like confuses me sometimes because I can't tell if she's coming to support or if she's like, girl, let's go, let's run one. Yeah, so I'm like, I don't really know what she's talking about sometimes. When Chels speaks, I gotta, you know what I mean. So, but we were teaching, right, Lorraine? I'm like, what's going on, Chels? I can't tell. So I do want to get back to, and now y'all, Miss One, she is really quality, right? So if I do get a call from somebody and they're like, hey, and I'm like, okay, let's go. I'm like, are you sure? Cause shoot, look, Chels, I don't know, girl. Unless you were over there. I can't tell. Chels, just, sometimes I can't tell, girl, okay? And then I get off my train of thought. Britt, thank you, baby. Then I get off my train of thought. But I give people a chance. I'm like, if you want to come battle with us, you can. But yeah, okay. So I was getting into jealousy. Do we want to run one more battle? Because those are kind of fun. Oop. Nah, I'm not doing it. Do you guys want to do one more battle? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to do one more battle, a 1 and done, or put a 2 in the chat if you want to do, get back to the teaching. Because I was talking about jealousy, right? And I really want to get that point out. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want to do one battle. Put a 2 if you want to do the teaching. Okay, we have a lot of 1s and 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do it. We have see, y'all, I know my people. I know we don't battle like that. I know Chels comes in here and she's ready to go, but girl, when the time is, here we go. Here's my breakdown. When I'm in a battle, you come, because I don't do it often. So if I am in a battle, that means I really need everybody to pull up if I'm in a battle. But most of the time I'm not. So yeah. Okay, so let's get back into it, y'all. Also, with battles, you actually do end up losing out on a lot of people. A lot of people don't want to sit and do battles. So you guys can see I was at about 315 people and then that dropped off. So sometimes we just got to work out our room again. We want to try to get it to 6K power shares again. And again, just keep working out the room. So I had to sit that one out though. Yeah. Goldilocks, thank you, baby. And y'all did your thing for real. Nah, because some of them you have to. Like when I think Chels, you and Trav were battling, I couldn't do it, right? I just can't do that to y'all. Or when my Queen Neve, like she goes in battles, I'm like, girl, nah, not this person, not that person. I'm like, there's too many people in this community now, you know? So basically, let's get back to what I was breaking down. Let's see if my people are still in here. So Suzette's still here, and then is Queen Neve here? Because I was going to use both of them as examples. But if Queen Neve is not here, I'm not going to use it. So I wanted to break down the word jealousy and how it can actually hurt your account. Yeah. I want to break down the word jealousy and how it can actually hurt your account. Because if I were jealous of, and I was using Suzette as an example because she is somebody who is from my community, who has had massive success. Yeah, massive. Okay? Most people will look at that and be like, oh, I don't like that. Most people would look at that and be like, I don't want to be connected to that no more, right? But if I would allow jealousy to get in my way, okay, perfect, Queen Neve, no problem, Queen. Okay, I'm going to use you as an example too. If I were to have jealousy come in the way I, thank you, Erica, I appreciate you. I looked at Suzette because she was growing. She's growing rapidly. I would have missed out, and hear me out, y'all. And this applies to all of you that have somebody that you might be jealous of right now. And I want to also make it very clear. I have never been jealous of anybody on this platform. Because I understand. Sunday, I appreciate you. Because I understand the power of the people. I understand that there's room for everybody to eat. I understand that there's room for everybody to thrive. Thank you, Lorraine. I understand Kristen and Vogue and Sharon D. TikTok is a huge platform of billions of millions of billions of people. Pete, Lorraine, power sharing. So if you allow jealousy to get in the way of anything, then you are actually stumping your own growth. Let's say I was jealous and upset of, oh, Suzette took this and did that and did this. Like, that would have gotten me nowhere. So again, because I led with love, Suzette now says, Aaliyah this, Aaliyah that. Remember, you want word of mouth. You want people to speak highly of you. You don't want to get on somebody's bad side. That's not what we should be looking for. Trav, welcome back. We should be actively looking to build loving relationships with one another, or else we will lose out on the opportunity to actually thrive as a unit. Because if I was so upset with the way that, right? If I was upset about Suzette thriving, which a lot of people do get upset if somebody else starts to win. I've never understood it, but I'm talking to the people who know that deep inside, that they maybe feel like that right now with somebody they know, in real life or on TikTok. But on the other side is love. And with love, you can actually multiply, thrive. Listen, with love, you can actually multiply 10 times, 20, 30, 40, 50 times more than with hate. Because with hate, you just X out everybody and you end up with nobody. With love, you actually multiply. Suzette and my community with Suzette combined is probably thousands of people. Now take Neve, for example. She has a new system. Yeah, a system in place that is working very well for a lot of people. So now we have Aaliyah, we have Suzette, we have Neve, who's working on a system that a lot of people are actually going with. And there's a lot of people who are not agreeing with it. That's just the name of the game. Now, if I was, again, hey, Coach Key. Now, if Neve came in here, right? And I said, oh, I don't like that. Oh, she started to get traction. Oh, she's doing this, she's doing that. And I disconnected myself to her. Now, I would be missing out on a whole nother community that could not only expand to, think about it. Suzette has about 300 people in her room. Aaliyah has about 300 people in her room. Neve has about, hey, Shar, welcome in, Queen. Neve has about 50 to 90 people in her room. That's thousands of people. Now, I could keep going down the list. But if I allowed jealousy to sneak in, we would all just be separate entities, for real. And that's not what we are looking for. We are actively looking to, hey, Autumn, and I feel like these are coming in late. We actively want to be growing each other. The way that we grow each other is with love. So I want to make that very loud and clear. Grateful to be at number 1. That leading with love, Miss Tamara, Suzette, Honey Hall, Miss Understanding, Shay, Coco, Dr. Didi, Alina, Cola G will take us a lot further than we can ever imagine. Uncle Tip, love will take us as a community further than we could ever imagine. So keep that in mind when you do feel that sense of jealousy come in your heart. Because I know a lot of people are working through that. They can't stand seeing somebody else above them. And I'm using these examples because, yes, leading with love. I'm using these examples because I've experienced certain levels of hate because I succeeded past somebody that I started with. And they completely cut me off. Imagine if you didn't. You could be sitting right here with me, Suzette, Neve, Grateful to Be, Lorraine, Coach Key, Trav, Obey, Shantae, Cola G, Khadijah, everybody. So just keep that in mind, that if you are, yes, keep that in mind. If you are leading with a jealousy, a jealous heart, that you are actually leaving so much love and community on the table. Think about it like that. You are leaving love. Again, don't forget about forgiveness too. Like if somebody did you wrong on the platform, it is fine to forgive. Yeah. If somebody did you wrong in real life, it is okay to forgive. Now, if somebody did something so detrimental that you are unable to forgive them, that's a whole different story. But forgiveness is freedom. Forgiveness is freedom. So if somebody did you wrong, I highly encourage you to go ahead and forgive and move forward. Whatever they want to do from that point forward is on them. But these are, again, fundamentals of how us as a community are going to continue to thrive together. Christina, Eden, Nicole, Flavor. If we can understand these if we can get to the same level mentally at understanding how to operate, thrive, big tugs, awkward, serendipity. Yes, forgiveness is freedom. And that's all we have to think about, because feelings will get hurt along the way. And again, that leads me into my stages, right? I didn't even get to really finish my teaching on what to do as a newer content creator, because there's just so much going on, right? But we have to keep focused on the vision. Love is the way. Everybody can win. Acknowledge that, hey, if this person is winning and this person is winning, that is exactly what should be reaping from this room. If people are staying stagnant, it's one of two things. Number one, they're not putting in the work and they are just listening and they're not applying. Or number two, it's just not their time. If people are not coming from your room or from your content, again, we're focusing on impacting people, Claudia. Thank you for power sharing. Lady Welch, blessed. We are still pushing popular votes. We're trying to get to 1 million taps. We've been on for 1 hour. We're at 900,000 taps in the room. Amazing job, y'all. And again, that battle kind of threw me off a bit, but here we go. We're good. Let's get back into it, because truthfully, sometimes I just feel like I get to preaching a little bit, and I think that there's a balance, right? Like we do have to learn the actionable steps to get successful on TikTok, and we also have to understand that TikTok it's more than TikTok. TikTok is just the tool that we have been given. Now, how do we utilize the tool? I think a lot of people come very small-minded. They're either small-minded or they're ill-equipped with the right information to become a good, successful leader on the platform. Or they become ill-equipped because they're listening to all the wrong people. A lot of people are so focused on money, right? A lot of people are focused on this money. Like, I get it, but I think Trav asked the question, what's next? And I love that question. It is so true. Because I don't even want to like go any further with that, but that's a good question. Like, we're just so focused, money, like, and then what? You know, like once we get there, like, okay, then the people, that's my thing. The money's come already. The money is here. Cool. But what about the people? And a lot of people think about themselves, Randy. A lot of people, again, we have to think about how God moves. How did Jesus move on the earth? You know? How did Jesus move on the earth? And that's exactly how I operate every single day on this platform. That's why some weeks I don't come home with nothing. Right? Some weeks I literally come home with $0. This week I'm coming home with a good paycheck. Balance yourself. Don't be afraid to be a little selfish, but don't be afraid to be selfless either. You know what I mean? I'll say it again. Don't be afraid to be a little selfish, but also don't be afraid to be a little selfless either. You have to be selfless on the platform, period. Because if you're too selfish, people can smell that. I can smell selfish people. It might take me a little while to smell them, but I can smell them. Yeah, I can see it. I can smell them. I can see right through it. But you also have to be selfless. So when people, and again, it might hurt people because when you lead from love, they start to expect it. But that's where you have to balance it, right? Miss of the Kingdom, Lanirda, Digital, Posser, all these new names in the room, Baldylocks. Someone said you are a great motivational speaker. It is coming from God, okay? So sometimes I get in these TikTok tips. I'm like, hold on, let me just go ahead and talk about what's happening here. Mia, welcome back, Queen. It's been a while. Because if we don't actually focus on yes, I do let him use me. Again, it's an insert. Like I don't even have notes no more. I try to come up with notes, right? I wrote down, here's what I'm talking about today. Sometimes God will pull it in a whole different direction because I'm like, okay, let me talk about it. I don't care about, trust me, I stopped caring about these views a long time ago. That does not equate to quality. Views, and I can attach this to TikTok in life and whatever. Views do not equate to quality. There's probably, I'd rather have 270 quality people than 450 bots. You know what I mean? So just stay focused on the vision, but have the perfect balance. And again, I just learned this actually just speaking right now to y'all. Here's what I want you guys to listen to. Okay, listen. Ready? Okay. Here's what I want y'all to apply. Have a balance of selfishness and selfishness. Because if you are too selfless, again, to a certain point, Uncle Tip, thank you for the popular votes. Stay focused on the vision. To a certain extent, when I first started, I was so selfish. A lot of people take my kindness for weakness. Yeah. A lot of people will take your kindness for weakness and think, ooh, that girl is too sweet. She's too easy to get over on. But when you do have the power, yes, real recognize real. Yes, Cola G. And that's why a lot of you guys are here, because we have the same mind, we have the same heart. Don't take kindness for weakness. I'm gonna say that very loud and clear. Never mistake kindness for weakness on this platform. Yeah. I have a selfless heart, but that doesn't mean I can't see through you. Yeah. It takes strength to be like that, y'all. I have a selfless heart, just like you have a selfless heart, but we see through people. Don't take anybody's kindness for weakness. It's just very loud and clear, y'all. But I also do encourage you to also have a certain level of selfishness. Not everybody deserves your energy. It took me a while to understand that. When I first started blowing up, y'all, listen, a lot of people wanted my number. A lot of people wanted access. A lot of people wanted to talk to me on the phone. A lot of people wanted to message me directly. So listen when I tell you, okay? Shay, Stephanie. Yes, that's exactly it. Yes, okay? I'm trying to get at something though. When you start to get up there, limit your access to people. Not everybody wants to, how do I say it? You have to have boundaries. Yes, boundaries. Don't take people saying, I need your number. I want this from you. I want that from you, because you are becoming too accessible. Now, you never want to get to a point where you're up here as a content creator in real life where you are inaccessible. Think of Beyonce, right? That's the best example I can think of. Beyonce, nobody can literally reach her. Like, you probably have to go through so many different people to actually reach Beyonce. Now, you never really want to get to that point, but you want, especially as a content creator, and we are all growing content creators in this room. I know that because this is a room full of CEOs. Now, when we are to a point where we are starting to grow, when we are at a point where we are starting to expand, don't ever make yourself too big for the program, and don't ever think that you are better than anybody else in this room. I'm going to tell you one thing. Aaliyah Rose is not better than anybody in here, even if you just started today. There's nothing on this earth on TikTok that makes me better than you. So that's very clear. And the same thing goes for you. Just because you have 100,000 followers does not make you any better than anybody else. Okay. So egos have to be dropped. Egos have to be dropped. That is the first level to success. You have to break down that ego. A lot of people think that they are better than one another because they have a better following, because they have more money, because they have this, and that's not the case. Not in here, at least. Hey, daughter in hope. Not in here, at least, Alicia. Or Alicia. We have to break down that ego. Just because you had an idea, I'm talking to myself, just because you had blew up on TikTok does not make you any better than Michelle. Thank you for the hand heart. Does not make you any better than Grateful to Be. We are all equal in linking arms. So keep that in mind. We are not idolizing nobody. Nobody needs to be idolized other than God, in my opinion. And I can say that very loud and clear for everybody to hear. Nobody needs to be idolized other than God. That's the first thing. Suzette, thank you, baby. We need to break down that wall of idolization and understand that we are linking arms with everybody the humble way. Yes, the humble way. We all have to remain humble. We all have to have the vision. And again, these are teachings as well, because this applies, Mia Chavez, thank you. This applies to our everyday life, and it applies to TikTok itself. Because if I was up on TikTok and I was like, ooh, I changed because I'm an A1 and y'all can't touch me. Now, the only reason I say you can't DM me is because my DMs are full of all types of things. That's not too big for the program. It's organization. It's structure. It's a system. Yeah? So just keep in mind, when you are connecting with creators, protect your peace, protect your mind. Especially I'm talking to the ones that are also growing too, because I had to protect my space and my mind. Because people will, ooh, y'all. I'm telling you, I had this one experience. I actually had somebody have my personal number. I'm not doing no names, but they got my personal number because I'm so nice. I'm like, I'm not vulnerable, right? But I know that people take my kindness for weakness, and people will take yours for weakness as well. That's why I'm saying that you, hey, Charles, welcome back. That's why I'm saying is you have to understand the boundaries, like set very clear boundaries of what you desire and what you want from people. I gave my personal number to somebody, and I'm going to tell this quick story because it could happen to you as well. Yeah, it gets really seisty. How do you say that word? We're at 1 million taps. We made 1 million taps in 1 hour and 25 minutes, y'all. We were 25 minutes too much. But balance is hard, y'all. Now, I'm going to tell you this story because this could happen to you. And again, this is more advice. This is also advice for content creators who are thriving, because we do want to get to that point where, ooh, our DMs are so busy that it's hard to catch up with them. So I had somebody grab my personal number. They called me and we talked. Now, I'm not saying who it is, whatever. Ooh, I'm not going to go too deep now, but, they call, right? Access. I gave access. I gave that accessibility card. Here you go. We talked, and they were telling me all about this, and that, and this, and that, and all the things. And then the next day it was like a backstab in the back, because I gave them accessibility. I gave them information. I gave them insight. I gave them my opinion. So just be very careful who you are connecting to on a deeper level, because people will start to ask for your number. People, hey, Auntie Koshki, people will start to get in and trickle into where you are going. I had to learn that the hard way, and I watched it fall off, and it was hard to watch. So just, again, protecting your peace is very important, especially as you are elevating on this content journey. And that is just one of many stories that has happened. Yeah. Thank you so much. That is one of many stories that has happened. It's very important that you not only protecting your peace is all I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get at. Protect your peace, or else you are going to be disturbed. Protect your peace on this platform, or you will be disturbed and you will actually give up quicker. Remember, another thing, a lot of times as content creators, we get very motivated. Yeah? Yes, at all costs, Mama Lupe. Because as soon as you stop protecting your peace, you are now an open target, like a literal open target for everybody to come and pick and pull at you until you got nothing left in you. And that's not what we're trying to do. Again, kindness, don't mistake it for weakness. That is one very clear thing that I want everybody to know. But you do become an open target when you allow everybody access to you. But when you aren't allowing everybody access to you, that doesn't mean that you are better than them. It just means that you are protecting your peace. I don't want to see nobody get too big for the program. Now, if you get too big for the program, I am never coming back. That's one thing for sure. And I'm even talking to myself. Because remember, link arms with each other. That is how we grow stronger. We don't go stronger because this person did that and this. Yes, we can be defined off of our successes. Right? We can always be defined. Thank you, Chels, for level 12. I think 12 in the room. We can all be defined by our successes. You know, when you meet somebody and they say, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this. Like, those are really good successes. Aaliyah Rose, I've done this, I've done that. A lot of people ask, what do you do on this platform? I've done this, I've done that, right? And they start to idolize. They're like, oh my gosh, girl, I can't believe that. No. Where's the popular gift? Go down to the gift box down below, click on exclusive, and you're going to see popular vote. That is what we are pushing. They do start to slow down towards our last hour of the stream. Thank you, Mama Lupe. I'm so off track from what I normally thought I was going to do. But again, I really want to structure the minds of the people so that we can continue to elevate. Because again, I say this all the time, without elevation in the mind, in the heart first, you will make it up here and not be able to stay up here without the like, how do I say it, y'all? Because a lot of us are striving to get to the top. I say this all the time, Chels, Mia, Keo, Koob, Juju, Lexi, that everybody's trying to reach for this perfect little thing at the top where Aaliyah Rose is at 1 million taps in the room, almost 300 people in her room for 2 hours straight. Everyone's striving to be like Suzette, who has so many people in her room, which is good. We want goals and we want to get to those places. But remember, people are striving to be like all these big things, but don't realize what it takes to maintain. Yeah. The systems are in place, right? We have systems. We teach you the things. We show you how to get there. But a lot of people get there and actually end up falling back down because they don't have it together up here. That's why it's important that you listen to what I'm saying. That's why it's important you listen to Auntie Coach Key, who's right here, who will teach you a thing or two about it. Trav will teach you a thing or two about it mentally up here. These are people I'm going to direct you to. So when I speak on somebody, I really highly encourage you to go listen to them because yes, you can learn from me about TikTok tips. Yes, you can learn from Suzette about TikTok tips. And those are the fundamentals of the platform. And we need that. If you really want to grow, if you want to grow and elevate your account, you have the people for it. If you want to grow and but remember, you need to, in order to grow and elevate your account, you have to have and grow and elevate your heart and your mind. Those two are connected to success. Yeah. So please make sure Coach Key was just right here. Again, please make sure that you're connecting with her. She teaches you all about it, okay? Now, this is where a lot of people fall off because it takes work. This is where a lot of people fall off because it's not trending, yeah, to elevate your mind all the time. It's not trending to elevate this all the time or this all the time because it actually takes a lot of work. Yeah. A lot of work to get this up in here and this here together. A lot. Yeah, girl. A lot of work. A lot of people want it like this. And we can get it like that, but when you get it like that and then you get up here and then you drop down because it's too overwhelming, that's where this comes into play. So please, when we are implementing these things, a lot of people come for TikTok tips, but I would argue that these are TikTok tips. You know, like I would really heavily argue that these are TikTok tips that you can apply to TikTok itself. So I hope that was helpful. Sometimes, y'all, when I talk, I almost black out because it's just coming from the heart and the mind for real. Someone tell me that made sense. Okay, yeah. Because really, Coach Key, thank you. Look, I'm so serious. Because when you start talking, you just start talking and it just lets it out. Amen, Mama Lupe. Yeah. Because we're going to make it. That's one thing I know for sure. this community itself is going to go places that we could never imagine. Yeah. Not always financial, not always in growth. Like, again, this is just the beginning stages. Aaliyah Rose is a seed form. So imagine in a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, what this could actually blossom into. We may never know, but remember, this is a prayed up community. It is. Trust me, everybody that I point you to, one thing that we all have in common is God is the center of what we do on a daily basis. So with that kind of power, I'm telling you right now, we are going places we could never imagine. So Barbara, Uncle Tip, Coach Key, Tay Slay, Ebony, I only say that because I step into your rooms and the same thing is in common. Mama Lupe, she references scripture all the time. Coach Key, first time in her room last night, opened my mind to business. This room is filled with quality people that, again, we can talk about going back to our content and doing all these things, which I highly encourage. But I also highly encourage, you guys are getting to know Aaliyah just sitting in this room every single day. Yes, Uncle Tip. So now we have formed a connection, right? When I go into your room, I'm forming a mental connection, right? Mental connection. When I go into Neve's room, it's a mental connection. That is what I'm looking for. That is what you should be looking for, that mental connection. Because things come and go. Yeah? Stick with me. Things come and go, right? Trends come and go. Going viral come and go. Posting content come and go, but the actual connection from one another and making each other feel loved and making each other feel noticed and seen, like Renee, you earn respect when you teach us. Thank you, Maggie G. Thank you so much. That's what it's all about. That's really what it's all about for me. Because Linda, thank you, baby. Because when we are actually connecting with one another in our minds, then that's going to take us so much further than, I'm serious. Hashtag mental connection. Yeah. So, yes, y'all. Any questions, or else I haven't even been on for 2 hours and I'm like, y'all. How do you buy gifts? How do you buy gifts? Is that your question? Sometimes I get on a roll. Once I get off it, I'm off. Hashtag mental connection. Yes, Cola G. Christine, how you buy gifts is at the bottom. There's a gift box. You're going to see at the bottom right hand corner a little yellow coin at the bottom. Thank you, Linda. I think the lessons are, I'm struggling between teaching TikTok tips and teaching, the mentality behind it. Yes, you're right, Lorraine, and you always come in the right time. Yeah. Because sometimes you can't equate, like you can't really set a time limit to the amount of value that you give somebody. You know what I mean? Like you can't set a time limit on, like sometimes I set a 3-minute time hour. 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time is the time that I go live. But if I feel that the message has been received or given the way it needed to be done, then perfect. That's all that needs to happen. Now, whoever was here to receive it was here to receive it. Whoever wasn't was not. And the word is for y'all. Right? God, again, this is a God-centered community. You go anywhere to these other branches, you're going to see the same thing in common. God did it. God did it. God did it. I'm telling you. So Marley is saying, preach. Yes, girl. Lorraine said, don't force it. I'm trying not to. All I can say is God did it. I'm so for real. So if you need a reset, a refocus, because I know sometimes we do. A lot of people need a reset, refocus, and that's what we have to do. A reset. Yes. She said, I am so tired of fake. Wait a minute, huh? All right, Lorraine, thank you. All right, let's see, y'all. So I guess this ends our stream because I really think that message just was what it was. Thank you for being you. I love the branches I've found here. Yes, the branches that you find here are like amazing. Like the people that you find in this room, are really, really good people. Grateful to be Pete, Miss Suzette, Honey Hall, Cola G, Cherie, Paris sits with me literally every single day, y'all. Coach Key, I'm Lynn. Like, all of these people are so quality. It's like really hard to miss. Lady Boss. Oh, y'all, I'm so inspired by everybody. So here we go. We're gonna send everybody to, should we go to Miss One's room, the one that we were just in? Should we all go to her room? And I want to say one more thing. I appreciate everybody in the room, from if we're here for an hour, if we're here for 2 hours, if we are here for whatever span of time. The time that is spent here is valuable, and I don't like to waste time, especially knowing that we all have goals and dreams to get to throughout the week. So every day is a new opportunity to be a better you. Don't be afraid to actually face the man in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like, don't be afraid to show up as you as a content creator right now and actually pressing the go live button. Like, give it a try. Yeah, give it a try. Like, you will literally never know until you do it. You will never know until you do it, okay? So I highly encourage that you give it a real try this time. Give it a real try on your content. Keep coming back to the ones that are teaching you how to do it. If you are scared, there's a reason that fear is dipped in your heart and dipped in your mind, because there's something behind the fear. There always is. There was something behind the fear that I had coming up on here. I was afraid, and I'm still kind of fearful. But when the devil, gives you that in your mind, when he gives you that negativity, when he shows, oh, Aaliyah, you don't know what to talk about today. You don't know what's happening today. You're not even prepared. And then you come up and you bless somebody. So y'all, thank you everybody. Grateful to be. Thank you for the lion that you sent today. I appreciate you so much. Like, that does not go unnoticed. Humble beginnings, y'all. We are all just getting started, so we can literally do it together. Now, if you want to come with us and link arms, go ahead. If you don't, you can sit back in the sidelines until your fear is out the way. But guess what? Your fear will never leave. One thing I know for sure is your fear is never going to leave your body. Guess what? I still fear coming up on live sometimes, because there's a whole different level of expectation. But if you are looking and ready to go, put ready to go. If you're ready to like go beyond it, like, you have an army behind you. I want you to know that. Number one, you have to make yourself visible in rooms like this, in rooms like Grateful to Be's and Suzette's and Neve's and everybody's room. You have to be visible enough for us to see you every single day. Right? But you also have to feed yourself, but understand that you are not alone. And sometimes, thank you, miss. Sometimes I think we equate. I think a lot of people do feel alone. But what are you basing feeling alone off of? Are you feeling alone because people aren't coming to your room? Are you feeling alone because people aren't gifting you the way you should be gifted? Are you feeling alone because your content's low on views? And I'm going to tell you one thing. The reason that you feel alone is because you are connecting to a lot of numbers instead of real people. So that's why this room is so powerful, because you're actually connecting to real people. Because my moderator boots out all of the BOTs in this room over and over on a daily basis. That is why there is more quality in this room. Yes, that's why there's more quality in this room. I'm serious. That's why there's more quality in this room. Because there's no BOTs. And you're also feeling alone because, again, you are connecting yourself to real numbers over a real connection. Linda said, I need a makeover first. I feel like there are so many not in my followers. Yes, you have to reset. We have to we basically have to reprogram our brains. That's what I'm seeing on TikTok. We have to reprogram our brains of what does real support and connection look like, because we are equating it to gifts and money. We are equating it to views and all this stuff. But the reason that you're not seeing it again is because you are connecting to a number instead of a real solid person. A number is egotistical. A person is going to give you everything that you desire. But remember, it takes work. You don't meet your husband and marry him tomorrow. You know what I mean? You don't meet your best friend and go out on dates with her and go on girls' dates, or you don't meet a brother and go out with him the next day. You actually build that connection every single day. It takes time. That's why most people can't do it, because it actually it takes time and work and effort. And most people aren't willing to do time and work and effort. That's why I'm okay when people head out. Because we're not looking for the ones that just want to grab and suck life out of us, for real. Because they do. So whenever you are focused on this number, you are focused on the wrong thing. I would say about a month ago, I was so focused on growing to 400, growing to 500 people consistently. But my main focus is building slow and steady. If you build slow and steady, trust me, this doesn't happen overnight. Pete coming in here every day did not happen overnight. We are building that connection. Grateful to Be, who is sitting up there, did not happen overnight. Uncle Tip be tippin' did not happen overnight. Yeah. Uncle Tip be tippin' did not happen overnight. Auntie Coach Key becoming Auntie Coach Key did not happen overnight. Suzette did not happen overnight. These are relationships that are personal. Ooh, thank you so much, Coach Key. Leveling up with your subscription. But again, crafting those relationships. You don't want to be in unequally yoked relationships. But we have to fix our focus from a tit for tat mentality, right? Because when we're hanging out with our friends, like sometimes you might not see them for a month, but they are still your solid backup. You can call them anytime. That's the mentality. If I didn't show up to your room today, I actually didn't go to anybody's live room today on purpose. Right? To break down that expectation. Yeah, to actually break down that expectation. Right? And you should do the same thing. Because you want to actually see who's actually for you. So again, these are practices that you can implement in your journey as well. Because to a certain point, people will start to expect and no longer value what your presence actually, right? Some people, okay, how am I trying to say it, y'all? When people stop expecting, when people stop expecting, right, they start to expect, and then you pull that expectation away, and they will actually start to become valuing your presence. I think that makes sense, right? So hopefully this was of some service to y'all. Because every night I get up on here, I stay prayed up and I do what I need to do. In hope that it reach somebody's mental to switch it up a little bit. But yes, people will start to feel entitled to your presence. Yes, Cola G. People will start to feel entitled to your presence. So just make sure that, again, balance, boundaries. Show people what you offer. Remember, going back to selfish and selfless. Have those two combined. Being selfish can be good at times, but it's what you do with that selfishness and how you combine it into the selflessness. Yeah, that's a good lesson. Selfish and selfless. Selfish and selfless. The same exact word, but opposite meaning. Right? So again, stay focused, stay prayed up, stay humble. I don't care what you've done in your lifetime. We all come from the same spot. Or read the Bible, it'll make more sense. So y'all, thank you. I don't even think I want to, let me see who we're going to go to. We hit about 2 hours today. Yep, 2 hours today. So let's go ahead and see who we can love on. Let me know what y'all received from that. Was there any word that y'all received, or, I feel like there was something in it because we still got 240 people in here. Again, not equating, quality to a number, but I also think that the retention is there. The retention is there. And this isn't for everybody. Not everybody is looking for long term. Not everybody's looking for long term. A lot of people are looking for this. Yeah? A lot of people are looking for that. That's why this is not for everybody, and I'm aware of that, and I'm okay if people disconnect. Yeah, people are wanting this so fast, the quick. I'm like, girl, no, that's not how it works. Yeah, that's not how it works. So that's why you have to be okay, especially depending on your mindset. Not everybody is elevated up there. But you can try to help people. Not saying I'm the God or I know everything, but I've been through enough experiences to understand how to get to success. And I'm not even saying I'm like the most successful, because actually I would say I'm successful. Yeah. Money doesn't always equate to success, but sometimes it does, because with high impact comes high finances, for real. Most of the time. So y'all, stay blessed, stay focused, stay locked in on your vision. We have to keep going. Don't let anybody disturb your peace. Literally do something that scares you today. Do something that scares you tomorrow, because if you don't, you will stay exactly where you are for a very long time. Cola G, thank you, baby. I love you too, girl. Trust me, if you don't do something that scares you, you will literally stay where you are right now for a very long time. That comfort zone, once you step out of it, you are going to be free. As soon as you take that step out of comfort, you will literally find freedom. And you'll blink your eyes and be like, wow. Yeah. All right, y'all. Do it tired, do it scared. For real. I literally love my job, and here I am on TikTok making more than I ever have. Ever. I quote, by the end of the year, I will probably be able to put a down payment on a home. And you know why that is? Taking a leap in faith, right? I could bet anything I will have enough money to put a down payment on a home. So keep that as motivation. Like, I'm not saying TikTok might be your way, but fear was what got me here. Not, how do I break it down? Yes. Stepping out in faith and not being afraid to get to where I want to go is exactly what is going to boost me. I'm telling you, by the end of this year. Yes, I am. That's what I'm doing right now, Cola G. A down payment on a home. A plot of land. YouTube video loading. But I'm so for real. That fear will keep you exactly where you are. If I didn't move fear out of the way, y'all, I would not be sitting here right now. Yeah. And you have the chance to get there too. I'm telling you. Somebody's got to tell you, you have the chance to get there, but I'm telling you, you're going to need some God. The unknown is terrifying. I'm not even going to lie. Melinda, thank you, baby, for the popular votes. I'm not even going to lie. What's in front of me right now is very blurry. Because God said, don't do it with your own understanding. Don't. I'm serious. When you start to take control, it all starts to, I'm telling you. Much love, y'all. Stay blessed. I will see y'all in my next video or my next live stream, because we're about to break it down. Yeah, I'm going to try to stay more on track tomorrow, or we might just do more preaching. I don't know what y'all like. I think you guys like a little bit of both, teaching and preaching, but we're going to figure it out. But I really hope that y'all actually do something of fear today or tomorrow, or else you're going to stay stuck for a long time. Okay, Lorraine, thank you. Or you're going to stay stuck for a long time. So please make sure that you stay focused and just keep going, for real. Stay blessed, y'all. And don't forget to do something. Don't forget to do something out of fear. I'm serious. Strategies are cool. TikTok tips are cool. But stepping out on faith and out of fear, even better. That'll take you 10 times further than post at this time. Yeah, it will. All right, y'all. Much love to every single one of you, for real. Okay? Do things out of fear, and I love y'all. I really, really do. Blessings. Receive it, and blessings to all of y'all. Okay? Bye, y'all.